The question, how well should I know my guitar scales? There is much more to being a good musician than being able to play fast. Unfortunately, many people do not seem to realize this. They consider playing music to be an athletic competition rather than artistry. It is important to be able to play fast enough to interpret the music in the way that you would like to interpret it. Beyond that, however, playing beautifully and with good feeling is far more important. For example, listen to Ray Charles sing "Georgia on My Mind." I don't think anybody wishes he would sing it faster. He sings it beautifully and with wonderful feeling. He tells the story. It was quite a discovery for me when I realized that simple music played beautifully is a wonderful experience. When I hear a great musician play something simple, it's beautiful and wonderful, and it is not necessary for them to play it faster. In general, people who are not musicians are not judging a music performance just by how fast it is played. They judge it based upon the experience that it provides, and that depends upon how beautifully it tells the story. Perhaps unfortunately, musicians often see playing music as a competition rather than an artistic performance. Their goal is to play faster than anyone else. There is nothing wrong with athletic competition, but transforming music into an athletic competition is unappealing to me. I am put off by jazz in which a musician clatters up the song with too much ornamentation. Some improvising is great, but it is too often overdone, and that is one reason why many people are not interested in listening to jazz. I consider learning scales a means to an end rather than an end in itself. The goal is to be able to play what you want to play, and that includes having sufficient mastery of the instrument, being able to spontaneously locate the notes you want to play, and the ability to play those notes the way you want to play them. Some people get so involved with the intellectual analysis of music that it becomes almost a mathematical exercise, rather than the expression of music that is initially experienced in the consciousness of the composer/performer. Fantastic technique is insufficient unless the performers experience the music in their consciousness in a way that is attractive. Then, they must have the technique to express that inner experience using their instruments. Practicing scales, if it is done properly, can help you develop your technical mastery of the instrument, and it can lead to a more complete understanding of music. Just remember, it is a means to an end rather than an end in itself. Unless you are simply in love with scales, listen to Carlos Santana play Black Magic Woman. It's not fast, but it's beautiful.